Let's see what happens in
All right, let's get going with
These
Double Jeopardy. Categories are as follows.
Biosphere. My Spice.
Biosphere,
Sitcom
My
Siblings
Spice,
by Show.
Spice,
Science.
Sitcom Siblings by Show.
I
Science.
Resign.
I Resign, and finally,
And the short
the
form.
short form. And where is Player Free going to start?
Gets to make the first
I
selection
Resign
once
for
again.
400.
This time, we're moving into the Double Jeopardy round. His August 8th, 1974 speech began, "Good evening. This is the 37th time I have spoken to you from this office." Yes, player one.
Who is Richard Nixon?
Right.
Yep. I Resign, 800.
Player one. In 1996, after 20 years managing the Dodgers, this man resigned.
Let's see.
It's player one.
That would have made me 1996. That would have made me about 9 years old. Who is Tommy Lasorda?
Correct.
Same category,
You
1200.
again, player one. In 1869, he resigned his Western Union operator's job to devote more time to his inventions. Player one.
Who is Thomas Edison?
That's it.
It's either Edison or Bell, and I chose the
Choose
right
again,
one.
player one.
I Resign, 1600.
This Chief Justice resigned in 1986 to chair the Commission on the Bicentennial of the U.S. Constitution. Here's the correct response. Warren Burger.
Alright, and
We return
Let's
to you,
finish
player
category
one. You
one.
may know the name of this woman who left NASA in 1993 to go into the business of advanced technologies. It's player one.
who is Mae West? Oh, that is not correct.
Incorrect. Anyone else? Here's the response we were looking for. Mae Jemison.
Mae Jemison.
Select again.
Alright, Sitcom Siblings by Show for 400.
Jodie Sweetin, Candace Cameron, Mary Kate, and Ashley Olsen. Okay, player one.
We've got a revival of this show coming out on Netflix this Friday. What is Full House?
That is correct.
Sitcom Siblings,
Player
800.
one. Justin Burfield, Eric Pear Sullivan, Frankie Muniz.
What is Malcolm in the Middle?
Yes, player one. Correct.
Sitcom Siblings for 1200.
Player one. Taron Noah Smith, Zachary Ty Bryan, Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
What is Home Improvement?
Let's hear it, player one.
Yeah!
Right.
Sitcom Siblings for 16.
You get to pick
Answer. Daily Double.
answer.
One of the two Daily Doubles in this round, and I will go for 4,000.
Your wager, player one. And the Daily Double clue. Jason Bateman, Will Arnett, Portia de Rossi.
What is Arrested Development?
That puts you even further.
Alright, and let's finish off that category.
Player one. Ralph Carter, Bernadette Stannis, Jimmy Walker.
Katie?
It's player two.
What is Different Strokes?
Nope.
No, that is not right.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Yes, player
Alright,
one.
it's 50-50. What is Good Times?
That is correct. Please pick again, player one.
Short form for 400.
Bench presses build up the pecs, short for these.
What are pectorals?
Player one. That's right.
Short
way to
form
go.
800.
Player one. The Random House Historical Dictionary of American Slang has an 1896 citation of diff, D-I-F-F, as short for this. We're talking about difference.
Short for difference. Short form 1200.
Player one. Rad, meaning excellent, was truncated from this. Let's hear it, player one.
What is radical?
Yes.
All right. Short form for 1600,
Please pick again. The Cosmo Girl doesn't just look good, she can have a convo, short for this. Okay, player one.
What is a conversation?
Hey, you're right.
Short form for 2000.
Choose again, player one. One of the perks of my job is knowing that perk, meaning a benefit, is short for this. Here's the correct response. Perquisite.
Perquisite. I'm the only one with money right now. If this
You
keeps
again,
up, I might be
player
the
one.
only one around for Final Jeopardy. But we still have 3 categories left, so we'll see what happens. My spice for 400.
The Ceylon, or tree type of this spice that's good on toast, is buff-colored and mildly sweet. Player one?
What is cinnamon?
That's correct.
My spice for 800.
Player one? The name of this spice, important in Asian incense, can also refer to a small piece of garlic. Here's what we wanted. Clove.
1200.
Select again. In a sushi bar, you will likely be offered some pickled this, so you can cleanse your palate between bites. Yes, player one.
I'll say what is paprika.
Nope.
It's not paprika. I
Anyone
still
else?
have a big lead, however.
Let's hear it.
Well, we
player
finally
three.
hear from player 3.
Yep.
And ginger was what we needed.
Player three. You pick again, please.
Science for 400.
It's the weakest of the 4 basic forces, but it's strong enough to keep the moon orbiting the Earth. It's player one.
What is gravity?
You got it.
Science for 800.
We return to you. Let's get Kelly's assistance on this clue.
A cubic inch of material contains 1,000,000,000,000,000,000 of these, each with protons and neutrons in its nucleus.
Okay, player one.
What are atoms?
Yes.
Alright. Science for 1200.
Player one. Changes in the tropospheric layer of this are what give us weather. Let's hear it, player one.
What is the atmosphere?
Right.
Science for 1600, please.
You get to pick again. To test deep water structures, wave tanks generate waves, wind, and this water flow, from the Latin for running. Okay, player one.
What is current?
Good.
How about my spice for
Player
1600?
one. Brassica junctia is the brown or Indian type of this spice. Yes, player one.
What is mustard?
Yes.
My spice for 2000, please.
Please pick again.
Answer. The other daily double.
Answer. The second daily double. And you're in the lead
I
now.
am not
So,
gonna
what's your
take a
wager?
big risk on this clue, though. Just 600.
Here is your clue. Popular in spaghetti sauce, wild marjoram is more commonly known by this name.
What is parsley?
Even so,
Nope.
you are still in the lead. Here's the response we were looking for. Oregano.
Oregano. Well, good thing I didn't risk too much money.
Player
Science
one,
for
back to you.
2000.
The name of this 8th element is from a Greek word meaning sharp. It's player one.
What is potassium? Not potassium.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
Samuel?
Player three?
What is oxygen?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, it's oxygen. And
Player
we have
three,
one
back
category
to you
left.
for our next
Biosphere for
selection.
400.
Samuel Eliot Morison won a Pulitzer for Admiral of the Ocean Sea, about this man who died in 1506. Yes, player one.
Who is Christopher Columbus?
That's
There
correct.
we go. Biosphere...
Player 1.
Yeah, Biosphere 800.
As he is the subject of 1918 and 1939 Pulitzer Prize winners, perhaps the books should be read with bifocals. Here's what we were looking for. Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin. 1200, please.
You get to pick again. Mockingbird is a portrait of this Southern writer. Let's hear it, player 1.
And he just passed away not too long ago, a few days ago. Who is Harper Lee?
Yes.
Biosphere for 1600.
We return to you, player 1. Queen of Fashion is subtitled, What She Wore to the Revolution. The correct response is Marie Antoinette.
Well, we know Samuel's going to be around for Final Jeopardy, but
Now,
if Katie
the
wants to be
$2,000
around for
clue.
Final, she has to get this
In a
right.
bit of table turning, Poison Pen is an unauthorized bio of this woman who wrote a bio of Nancy Reagan. Player
Samuel?
3.
Who is Jackie Collins? That is not
sorry.
right.
Any other takers? Okay, player 1.
Alright, I'll say who's Kitty Kelly.
That is correct.
That is right, and I finish up Double Jeopardy
Sorry, looks like
33,400.
you.
Samuel is 1200 and Katie is at minus
Final
1600,
Jeopardy.
which means she won't be around with us for Final Jeopardy.
Here comes the Final Jeopardy.
And
player.
let's take a look at our category.
Is this?
Italian
inventors.
inventors.
What are you going to wager?
I'm going to risk 1600.
Each
Our
direction on the plus
okay.
control pad represents a different response.
So I'm going to win the game
Press
regardless
a
of whether I'm
direction
right or wrong.
to select an answer. All right,
I'm
players,
also gonna have a
this
big
is what
payday,
it comes
too.
down to. Here
Here's
is
our
the
Final Jeopardy answer.
clue. In 1910, his new invention helped Scotland Yard catch a murderer escaping to North America across the Atlantic.
Let's see. Who's Guglielmo Marconi? If this is right, I'll go up to 35,000. If it's wrong, then I'll drop to 31,800. But I would still win either way.
Let's see your
Samuel,
response.
let's see how you did. Enrico Fermi?
And that will lose
It is
you.
not Enrico Fermi. And out of your 1,200, you lost 50, so you're going to go down to 1,150.
What did you put as your
I
response?
said Marconi.
How much do you want?
And that's right.
That correct response.
And I had 1,600, bringing me up to $35,000.
You come out ahead as our champion, player 1. We'll see you next time.
Yes, you will, Alex. And I will see you, folks who are watching this game next time, for the next video. But for now, toodles!